Hello everyone, Merry Christmas to you guys, and I'm wishing you a very prosperous new year. It's your girl again, Bawala Lancoin. I'm here to share the remaining part of the story which I promised you guys in my last video. Now, the boy and the girl went to their father's place to share the news of the torture they are facing in the torture they faced in their auntie's place. But on getting there, they saw their father packing his things. They saw him carrying a suitcase. Where are you going, Dad? They asked. And the father was like, I'm a hustler. I'm going to hustle. I'm going to the States. I have a friend there who has a good plan for me. Things are getting tougher and tougher day by day, and I don't think I can survive. And the children were like, Dad, what happened to us? And he was like, oh, continue to stay in your auntie's place. She's a good woman. She'll take good care of you. And the children, the boy he spoke to his father with a frown. No, Dad, our auntie's husband is a beast. He's been torturing us, and life has been unbearable for us in that house. And the father was like, that is the challenges of life. When it comes to you, you pick it up and you continue to look at a better way in which you can solve the problem and also adapt. But now I have to run. And the guy was like, Dad. And before you know it, the girl started to cry. She was shedding tears. She was so sad, as in, they began to think how life would be without their parents. And the boy was like, I hope our auntie's husband will not kick us out of the house very soon. And the father was like, he dare not. And the guy was like, Dad, you talk with so much confidence. And he was like, I know he wouldn't do that, but continue to be a good boy, and you also continue to be a good girl. And the guy was like, Dad, we're going to miss you. The sister started to cry, shedding tears, and the father was almost not going again, but he was like, I just have to go. And he left immediately. The guy walked up to his sister and he tried to clean her tears and was like, they are more of orphan because they have no father, they have no mother. Again, they have to live their life without their parents. And the boy was like, he assured the sister that I'll be here for you no matter what. So the lady picked up her bag and then they headed home. On getting home, the sister was like, okay, my dear, you can stay in this house. I and my husband, we had a little meeting together and we discussed about you. That okay, no problem. For the meantime, you can stay. Your daddy called me on phone informing me that he is traveling overseas, so I'll allow you stay in this house for the time being. And that was a good way of making the children assured that all will be well. So now, but the boy will start to work as a laborer, and the lady will continue with her education. So also the boy will continue with his education, but he will have to work as a laborer to get some money. After school in the evening, he has to work. But his auntie was not really comfortable with the decision, but that was the only way the only condition which he could stay in that house. And along the line, he started, and after a while, the school authority informed their aunt that their attention is needed in the school. And the guys had a little problem with the school authority. Now the auntie is so angry and aggressive. Why is the school authority asking for my attention? What happened? What have you done? You, this boy, you have started with a bad attitude or what? And the boy was like, no, I've been in my best behavior. I don't know why the school authority is calling for your attention. Okay, I'll go the following day. And immediately she left home to the school. The boy was already in the school, and on getting there, in fact, she had a very good news. A good news, not a very good one, but a good news. The guy has gotten scholarship to travel abroad. He's one of the best students in the school, and he's in a third year in a college, so he will have to finish the remaining part of his education overseas and also further his university education. The auntie was like thrilled, and the boy was shedding tears. How he wished his mother was alive to share the good news with him, but his mother is dead, and that was how he became a lucky child. And then he got home and started to prepare for his trip. He shared the news with his sister, and that made her sister more miserable. She had a double feeling. She was happy his life is going to get better by getting his education overseas, but at the same time she's going to be all alone in her world. And do you know what? Her husband's sister has been a monster. He comes to her room every night to knock. The girl is always wondering why, and she couldn't tell her aunt. And now she's like, this monster is going to get me because I am going to be all alone in my world. Now it was time for the guy to go to travel. The time came that he has to travel. Her sister cried and cried and cried. He'll be going for more than 5 years, and she felt her life would be shattered because she has nobody except her aunt. Kim was already going. He has packed his bag, and the driver was waiting for him. He stepped into the car, saw his sister crying. He came out again to hug her, to give her a final hug, and the girl was really crying. But that is how life is. You know, life is full of good and bad, and she has to take it like that. So months passed, and then days passed. They never heard anything about their father, and Lali continued to receive a lot of victimization from her auntie's husband. He will complain of everything she does. She never does anything right, all because he wanted to get into the young lady. And you know how it could be for the little girl. She complained to the auntie, this girl has to leave this house. I'm tired of her. She's lazy, she's this and that. There was this day this girl had to slap the man as he wanted to get her. It was the daytime, not even in the night. And she slapped the man, and immediately the man wanted to hit her. Then the auntie, somebody knocked at the door. Then the auntie came in and was like, why is the atmosphere so tensed? And she couldn't tell her what was happening, but something happened. I'm going to share it with you in my next video because I have to run now. I'm sorry, the story is so long, but it's a very touching story. I tried to summarize it, but it's a story everybody has to hear about and see what happens in our everyday life to people and how a lot of people are. Can imagine. So guys, I know you're enjoying the story, but I am assuring you that the end of the story is not what you guys think it will be. So continue to stay tuned to me, and I'm very sure you will not regret it. All right guys, happy holiday. I hope 2022 will be a very good year for you all, and I pray that all your dreams will come true. All right, continue to be you and continue to keep safe. I hope to see you again very soon, and have a pleasant holiday. Bye.